The microscope. So if you ask a human being before the discovery of microscope that there exists the small structural fundamental unit of life, structural and functional unit of life within every living thing. So every living thing is made up of cells which is somehow similar to each other. Maybe you might not be considered as sane. You might be considered as weird person. You might be considered as, a person with weird thoughts and dreams. That exactly happened with every scientific discovery of the history of the past. If you imagine something very weird today and you share that weird thing with your friends, there will be a time, or so there will be a future in which certain weird things will exist, which might be weird according to us today. And those weird things are only weird because we still needs to develop newer gadgets to extend the capacity of our sense organs. So what that means, the cells exist always, but we develop and increase and enhance the capacity of our vision to see the cells. That's why we're able to see the cells. And that is why we're able to share that information with the rest of the world. That does not mean cells were created on the day when the microscope was discovered. And that is how we took things from our system and surrounding. So the things which you are not able to confirm today, the things which you are not able to see today, the things which you are not able to hear today, with the help of your present capacities, that does not mean they do not exist. That only mean that actually means two things. The first, that these things do not exist. And number two, these things exist, but we do not have the capacity to sense the presence of those things. And if you understand and absorb this concept, it will help you to absorb a lot of troubles and problems in your wisdom, in the development of your wisdom. Because you will came across a lot of understanding about science and technology and about philosophy and about other things when you grow intellectually. And you might not be able to find the answer of everything. And it is absolutely okay not to find the answer of a certain thing today. Usually we reject when we don't find the answer of anything. We usually reject that thing. That is how we were created, that just right away we reject that thing. But remember and understand, there is an alternate choice where you can accommodate that stuff, where you can accommodate that thing. By accommodating that stuff, you can still live on by accepting that this stuff might be there, but we do not have the capacity to observe and to calculate the presence of that thing. I usually give a very famous example, which I gave you already during the class. That's E is equal to mc square. It's one of the very famous equation of our scientific history, that mass can be converted into energy. Even if you have a very small amount of mass, if you convert a very small amount of mass, see, it is multiplied with the speed of light, actually square of the speed of light. You will end up with huge amount of energy. But when this equation was derived by Einstein, at that time there were no means to confirm and to execute this transformation. The matter and energy transformation was not possible at that time. So when you are not able to do certain things or execute certain things because of the less capacity of your capabilities, those things exist as theories. And all the wonderful scientific wisdom we have generated over many centuries that depends on the creation of those theories. And ये अलग बात है, in the upcoming days we came to know, we developed certain scientific skills that we started converting mass into energy, and that what we could see in nuclear fission reactions. In nuclear fission reactions, we converted small amount of mass into energy, and that will become like a atomic bomb after that. But before that, we had no means. So once you started thinking and developing theories means the things which are not possible to execute with the present capacities and capabilities. You are actually creating the path for the future. You are actually writing the future of human history. Because in the upcoming days, you will develop the protocols, you will develop the techniques, you will enhance the capacity of your sense organs to confirm or reject your theories. And that is how we will become different and different, or I must say evolve and better and better. So that is a very important stuff. Okay, so let's proceed further, take you to the biology from the philosophy of this understanding.